Welcome to Bablake. It's a very different sixth form open session, but I hope these videos give you an idea of what's on offer. We can still host visitors for tours to experience our sixth form in more detail, to meet me or Mrs. Tumber and to discuss A-levels at Bablake. Please do get in contact with admissions. When I ask pupils what they most appreciate about Bablake, their answers are fairly similar. Firstly, the strength of community and relationships with fellow pupils and teachers, all of whom strive to do and to be their best. And secondly, the opportunities outside the classroom. Now, this is equally true of sixth form life, but it's with the added benefit of smaller classes and therefore even stronger working relationships. We continue to have very high expectations of what our students can achieve and are very proud of the generous and naturally self-confident people they become, very well prepared for their next stage of their journey. At the core of sixth form life is academic study, and I hope that excitement of an in-depth academic study facilitated by teachers who have a passion for their subject. If you get the choices right, this will lead to success in examinations. And this is why virtually all who want to go to university do so, while others gain highly competitive apprenticeships. Now, at this stage, a few words about subject choice. Some of you, as fifth formers, year 11s, you may have a really clear idea in your mind what you want to do and what that job description is, whether that's medic, vet, engineer. But whatever it is, you must research it. You must research the particular requirements for these courses. One caveat I want to add for those of you in this category: don't let the tail wag the dog. And what do I mean by that? I mean, don't be tempted to take A-levels which you don't think you'll enjoy or are not very good at, but which you believe you must take to pursue a particular career. Because if that is the case, your career choice is probably wrong. Now, others of you, and I suspect that this is the majority, have little idea on what they want to do in the future. Now, this is why careers guidance becomes very important, as, like most of your parents and your teachers, you will only choose 3 subjects. All fifth year pupils will have an appointment with Mrs. Kane, our careers advisor. And there's also online psychometric testing in school. It's called something called Fast Tomato, which will help inform your decision making. And there's plenty of opportunities to discuss sixth form choices with current students, form tutors, a member of the senior team, and we'll do all of that after mocks, so that you make the right choice. Now, unlike many other schools, we're going to do our best then to accommodate those choices, make the timetable fit so that you can do what you want to do. So what do you choose? Well, choose things that you really like, what you're really interested in, what you're good at. But also take the opportunities to hear about some of the new possibilities, those courses that are only offered in the sixth form. Now, admissions criteria. Many independent schools have higher sixth form entry requirements than we do and have raised these in line with grade inflation, but we haven't. We've kept it at 5 6s. But we do add this caveat. We add the importance of an appropriate work ethic. And we also recommend that a minimum of 7 in any of the chosen A-level subjects. Now, in very exceptional cases, this might be waived, but we believe from experience that this is the minimum required for success and happiness in our sixth form. A word or two about finance, because we know this is an issue for many of you when you're making a decision about sixth form. Scholarships and bursaries already held will continue. That's provided they're still justified. There will be the usual formal review. But then there's further scholarships for those currently at Bablake and for external applicants that are available. And these scholarships are academic, music and sports scholarships. There's full details in the sixth form booklet. But for those of you who are applying for those, we expect that you would achieve a majority of 8 or 9 grades to be an academic scholar. They are highly competitive, but that shouldn't put you off because there's a lot to learn from the process. Some bursary assistance may also be available, and if you contact my PA for a form if you wish to be considered. We believe we offer very good value for money, but we would hate anybody to leave purely for financial reasons. So please talk to me first. We have no doubt that the Bablake Sixth Form is the very best preparation for the vast majority of our students, who remain after the 5th year and they forge new friendships with current students and newcomers. You may be interested to know how the merger is going to affect Sixth Form life. Well, initially there will be very few changes apart from some building work but shouldn't have much impact on your studies. One of the benefits you're already seeing is that with a closer link with King Henry VIII, we're able to offer law as an A-level. Now, if the merger happens during your time in the Sixth Form, all A-level classes will carry on, where possible with the same teachers as they do now. We're not going to reorganise the classes. And the merger is only going to happen once we know we can accommodate those numbers of pupils on our site. I'd also say to you, it's going to be a really interesting time to be at Bablake, and you'll have the opportunity to influence some of the changes. Now, finally, from me, a few words of encouragement. This term for the 5th year for Year 11s is undoubtedly the most demanding term of your whole school career so far, and COVID has made this even more challenging. While the Sixth Form is difficult, and deliberately so, it is a very happy and inspiring place to be. You have much more control over your learning, and where you'll share experiences that you'll cherish for the rest of your lives. Thank you.